Fasano voted only once in his whole...
Continued tonight at Hofstra University with the Conference 2 semifinals. Elmont scored a huge upset over Mepham, 20-12 in the opener. News 12's Patrick Waldron has the details.
Stop Amos. That was the phrase Elmont zeroed in on in knocking off top seed Mepham. The Spartans held Amos Zeroway, Long Island's all-time leading rusher, to 64 yards on 23 carries. Zeroway ends his high school career with 5,360 yards and 59 touchdowns, but a first-quarter fumble led to Elmont's first score. Elmont clearly had famous Amos's number. Was there any special message that the coach gave you before the game going into this?
Stop Amos. Stop Amos.
And you did.
We did.
And that won it.
That won it. Just let him come to you. He's got to come to you eventually. That's what we try to work on all week. Let him come to you. But then when it came, our guys were hitting pretty good, too.
Elmont, seeded 13th before the season, is the first team seeded that low to make it to the county championship. The Spartans were led on offense by running back Vinny Trapani, who raced for 101 yards on 14 carries and scored 3 touchdowns. He was aided by an offensive line that opened huge holes.
We knew what we had to do, the offense was ready to play, and Mr. South, did a great job opening up the offense for us, I thought he had his greatest performance all year. And, we just won with heart, man.
And after Elmont's incredible upset of Mepham, it was time for the nightcap in these horrid conditions, Garden City versus Herricks. It was a grinded-out game. A Herricks fumble set up Garden City for a 7-0 first-half lead. Herricks tied it on the last play of regulation, but Garden City wins at 10-7 in overtime on a Dennis Collins 21-yard field goal. At Hofstra Stadium, Patrick Waldron, News 12, Long Island.
And more football action for Long Islanders to look forward to. The Suffolk County Football Championship.
At least it's not cold. No, it was very, actually, when she got moving out there, it was pretty comfortable. It's going to be like a little Rugrats? Yep. Play ball? Where? Oh, they're from there, up in the Herricks? Yeah. They play, they're a junior high. You're going to know Coach D? Can I ask that a little? Coach Timmy, baby. No beers up here. Who's got beers? He's a great adult.
Paul Gale. Number 25, Brian Frasca. Number 26, Matt Amengrau. Number 31, Bill Flannery. Number 32, Jeff Sackey. Number 34, Patrick Murphy. Number 42, Brad Hay. Number 51, Chapin Fay. Number 52, Pete Johnson. Number 64, James Brantuck. Number 71, Lee Miller. Number 73, Brian Joyce. Number 75, Sean Walsh. Number 76, Chris Georges. Number 79, Rob Weber. Number 80, Brad Shelley. Number 81, Joe Skrillis. Number 84, Alex Carusis. Number 86, Rich Harper. Number 87, Andy Smith. Number 88, Mike Harrington. And now the seniors of Garden City. Number 16, Scott Ketchum. Number 20, Lawrence Galley. Number 24, Dennis Collins. Number 30, Jamal Tate. Number 40, Steve Woods. Number 50, Joe Sarcona. Number 54, Kevin Joyce. Number 65, Pete True. Number 72, Rob Simone. Number 74, Steve Hadjuglu. Number 82, Ron Esposito. And number 83, Adam Cherney. And the co-captains for Garden City, Injured and not dressed for tonight, number 55, Ryan O'Connell. Number 62, Joe Brantuck. And number 70, John Hopwood. Garden City is led by head coach Tom Flatley. The assistant coaches Bob DeFelice, Joe Baccarella, and Mike Pelletieri. And now, ladies and gentlemen, let's meet the designated home team for tonight's game, the Highlanders of Herricks High School. Beginning with underclassman number 11, Jason Tomitz. Number 8, number 24, Jim Volpicelli. Number 32, Chris Spina. Number 44, Mike DeMeo. Number 52, Anthony DiDorato. Number 54, John Siokas. Number 56, Carlos Cortez. Number 62, Edson Beck. Number 66, John Griscioni. Number 67, Andrew Campelli. Number 74, Amir Audrey. Number 77, Dan Heffett. And now the seniors. Sam Boruchabauta. Number 5, Doug Ma. Number 7, Fernando Duarte. Number 9, Matt Bresso. Number 12, Rich Vetta. Number 31, Mike Busella. Number 42, Gabriel Hahn. Number 51, Sheng Zhao. Number 62, Damian Peters. Number 72, Alan Masters. Number 76, Dan Bachauer. Number 78, Brian Pierce. Number 80, Mike Hockman. Number 83, Leo Cow. And number 87, Albert Bavarian. And now the co-captains. Number 22, Scott Dunn. Number 45, Rich Rennie. And number 82, Matt Watts. And the members of the JV of Herricks. The coaching staff, Rich Cromwell, Rich Donovan, Mark Fazio, and Alan Turkle. At this time, ladies and gentlemen, we direct your attention to the sideline mic and ask that you please join with Paul Artwini, Sharon Ree, Tim Ree, and Susan Park from Herricks High School as we honor America with the singing of our national anthem. Would everyone please rise?
Vietnam.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave? Thank you, Paul Artwini, Sharon Ree, Tim Ree, and Susan Park from Herricks High School. Mark Morrison, the umpire, Larry Foreman. The linesman is Mike Kokolinka. The line judge, Carl Friedman. The back judge is Jim Reedy. And the official timekeeper is Dick Stazak.
Yeah, I'm all over. They take Monday for Vegas, right? It's Monday for Vegas.
Herricks has won the toss, but they have deferred.
All right. Yeah, they'll get through us. Yeah, right. They'll get through us. What do you got for me? That fake? Are they playing that game at that fake? When?
All right, Jimmy, we'll play, Jimmy. Is that Jimmy's fault? Oh, that's a boss.
I'm always there for that one.
Yo, while they're ready, kick it.
Guy Becker's there. He always
Kicking off for Herricks, number 45, Rich Rennie.
Yes, I do. I know what it feels like when I let it hit you. No, you don't. But you think you were if you learn the quarterback doesn't come. I thought you were oh, God! Yeah, because they're in a line. Why did you
Ron Esposito returning the kick for the Trojans. Gabriel Hahn and Sam Puruchabuta made the stop. Garden City, 1st and 10 for the Trojans. Paul Gale starting at quarterback.
big stop, come on.
Lawrence Galley, the ball carrier.
Louise! Want to first pitch? Fall. I'll get it. Again, we're not letting you through. Yeah! All right, yeah! All right. Yeah, no, it was probably This was incomplete, right?
Scott Ketchum is in punt formation.
32, he told me.
Ma and Tolmans are deep.
What's this thing? I thought it went in the bowl. Very rarely I mean, it was good. You know, a whole lot of talking, you know.
Rich Vetter on the pitch out.
Joe Buck's gonna kick me if I go in your way. That's all right.
3rd and 5.
Back again.
Jason Tolmitz, the intended receiver with Brad Hay on the coverage. 4th down.
There's a hole there. I'm holding the thing. I'm getting wet here. You're doing a good job for me. I know. It's all right. It's all right. We got one void in the because more sports are going. Have that kind of distance. You're doing. That's on the line.
Rich Rennie punting. Brad Hay returning the punt for Garden City. Anthony DiToronto making the stop on the punt return for Herricks. Lawrence Galley, the ball carrier for Garden City.
He's going inside. That's very nice of you guys to do that, though. Exactly.
Lawrence Galley on Paul Gale's pass is incomplete.
Between the second and third.
All right.
Lawrence Galley stopped by Jason Tolmitz. There is a flag on the play. They'll bring up a 4th down with the loss of 2 yards on the play. Jeff Ketchum is in punt formation. The punt was blocked by number 56.
All right.
Carlos Cortez.
We did that same work. We had that going. Knock him up and going.
First and 10 at the 47.
Field will bring up a 2nd and 7.
Hey, Lou, you want to hold this?
Rich 6.
When you get older, you know.
3rd and 3. Rich Rennie is in punt formation. Mike Harrington. Brad Hay are deep.
When he's yelling, he didn't go in there. It was a great call. We were right there. It's returnable.
Mike Harrington returning the punt.
First down.
Stop is made by Jason Tomitz. 36 yards on the punt with a 12-yard return. Brings the...
Who was in the end zone? He was shaking hands. He didn't want to shake his hand.
Fumble! It is ball.
Yeah!
And it is recovered by Herricks. First and 10 at the Garden City 26.
Go, Rich!
Rich Rennie. Pass.
I want to throw my head up. I'm in the hole here. I'm getting winged.
Forrest Galley, last play for Herricks, and that is the end of the first quarter with the score tied at 0. Coaches Association and 50-50 raffles. Pick one up before halftime.
I just jumped it for a second. I went all over. They tried to just flipped over his head. They tried to
6. Flag on the play.
Yeah. Mermaid. Yeah, little mermaid. Yeah, because he went to down and play too. And look down, this study when he was sneaky. Okay, you got it.
3 passes incomplete.
Give the kid a snoop. What kind of soda you want? White. That's what he wants. White.
Quick kick. Patrick Murphy. Ball is down at the vicinity.
Stock 70.
Go, Rich.
Les Brown and his big one. Oh, south. Yeah. He's coming from the north. We're in the South Circle. They're ready to run around. We're having a weather report there.
Rich Rennie. Better on the keep. There is a loose ball on the play, and it is recovered by Garden City. First and 10, Garden City at their own 43. Pick up a 5 yards to the 48, 2nd and 5.
And you got to go get the presents at halftime, too.
Lawrence Galley. Correction, the ball is at the 36.
I have to go deliver something. Let's go sit in the ring with the big guy. Well, that Hofstra guy's supposed to be helping. They said, why don't we just pull one of our other guys, you know, if they want to help out, we'll let them help. He said, that sounds like a good idea.
Pass is complete. Lawrence Galley.
We're going to breakfast at 8.
Mike Harrington on the reverse carry. Damian Pierce and Rich Vetta.
Charlie, don't break down now. Come on.
Timeout has been taken by Garden City. Paul Gale on the keep. Lawrence Galley. Lawrence Galley. He is in the end zone. Touchdown, Garden City. The Trojans lead 6-0. Holder. The kick is good. Garden City leads 7-0. On December 1st. So please help out this very worthy cause, and the winner will be announced at halftime. Sam Peruccia-Buda, Jason Tomitz, and Rich Rennie are deep.
If you're pulling that belt, is it turning to a light reserve?
Dennis Collins will be kicking for Garden City.
Sorry about that.
The ball is into the end zone for a touchback. It will be brought out to the 20-yard line of Herricks. 1st and 10.
It's to go in the half. Garden City leads 7-0.
At 8.
He said they got it delivered, so I'll stand on the ray with you guys. Oh, smugglers.
And 4. Sam Peruccia-Buda, the ball carrier. John Hopwood making the stop. Fourth and 4, Rich Rennie is in punt formation. Brad Hay is a deep man.
Hey, guys.
Excuse me, guys.
Jason Thomas on the cover.
Hi, Guy. How are you? All right, we'll do it. Come on, guys. Everybody know your umbrella. Yeah. Lower the water. Mike is over the seat.
Paul Gale's pass is incomplete. Pass is complete for Gale to Brad Hay. Rich Rennie on the coverage. Third and less than a yard. Lawrence Galley, the ball carrier, feet 3 of Herricks.
We don't throw much of the cross.
That pressure on the interception, and he returns it in the vicinity of the 40-yard line. Richmond takes a knee, and that ends the first half, ladies and gentlemen, with the score: Garden City 7, Herricks nothing.
So my pants are so wet.
Chibuda on the return, and he is stopped by James Brantuck for Garden City.
Starting the third quarter.
John, you hear that?
So 7-0 Garden City. First and 10 at the 32.
I want to know which wings he's talking about. You'll see the new wings in the next year.
At the dinner, did you hear about that?
No. We have announced that at the dinner?
All right, Rich, you're right.
And we're going to see what happens after that.
That's right. You know, they were simple, naive children when they came. Oh, yeah, they were. They were.
That was an important menu.
That was pretty nice that they took my shoes and shit. Yeah, that's good across me.
Come on.
Ben and Brad Hay are deep.
He has to step over what
It is ruled that Rich Rennie's knee was down.
Everybody complained except the kid. He just turned around and shook his head and walked away.
First and 10 at the Herricks 21. Patrick Murphy. Damian Peters made the stop on the previous play for Herricks. Patrick Murphy, the ball carrier. Lawrence Galley. Lawrence Galley. He is stopped by Jeff Sackey on the carry.
Can't be.
Patrick Murphy, and there was a loose ball.
Yeah! Give him the ball at the 5. Yeah, but why didn't they let him advance it?
Apparently he has need that.
Yeah, I guess, yeah.
Retail is up.
Rich Rennie, one. Third and 4 at the 11. Rich Feder making the stop for Garden City.
Hey, I know you. Get your both hands in your pockets. Go to start.
4th and 1 at the 14. Bertrani is in punt formation. Mike Harrington, Brad Hayer deep.
All right, yes. That was the, I thought it went in the goal.
Nobody put a whistle. What section did that come? Hold my whistle. I'm going to go get the gun. You want to talk like that?
He's like this. You don't know what the fuck is
No, this is Steve we're talking about.
Hey, Steve,
Yeah, he's got a million more bugs in my hair.
Fourth and less than one.
The ball is loose and it is recovered by Herricks.
All right.
Open it up. You know, the kids come in, they got to realize why they're here.
Yeah.
That could be the Ken Morrow of the world, though.
The end of the third quarter with the score, Garden City 7, Herricks nothing. Feature New High Park, Sewanaka victor, playing Bethpage, Westbury winner.
Give him a buzz. See you,
Pick up of the yard on the play. The ball was at the 45, 3rd and 14.
Come on.
John Hopwood. Please report to the press box. Thank you. Fourth and 9 at the 42. Mars deep.
Well, he ran 5 yards.
Feder's pass is intercepted. Gale's pass incomplete. Jeff Sackey, the ball carrier for Garden City. the Garden City 49.
I thought it was a mistake.
Poor Gale's pass intended for Mike Harrington is incomplete. Doug Maher is deep. Richard 33, second and 6. Pitch out to Rich Rennie. Third and 9. Rich Vetta on the keep. Fourth and 5 at the 35. Rich Rennie's in punt formation. Brad Hayes deep for Garden City. Poor Gale on the keep.
Yeah, all right.
Front formation for Garden City. Doug Ma and Rich Rennie are deep.
And then in the
Yeah, sure.
That is pass incomplete.
Fourth and 8. Ball's on the 38-yard line.
Play is good enough for a first down. Pickup of 18 yards on the play. First and 10 at the Garden City 44. on the keep. Richmond is passing.
Come on!
Cards on the play.
All right.
Herricks.
First and goal from the 8. 1:19 left in the game, no timeouts.
Passes to the 4 where it is second and goal.
Oh my goodness! Get it back.
There is a loose ball.
A little more room to work.
No gain on the play.
Hurry up!
Fourth down. Fourth and goal at the 5. Passes into the end zone. Touchdown. Pass was complete to Matt Russo. The score now, Garden City 7, Herricks 6. Brian Pierce will attempt the conversion. And the kick is good. And the score is tied at 7. Ladies and gentlemen, as a result of the tie score, the game will be played to a conclusion with an overtime tie-breaking procedure. There will be a coin toss to start the overtime. The offensive team, decided by the coin toss, will put the ball in play, first and 10, at the 10-yard line, anywhere between the inbound lines. Team A shall have a series of 4 downs. The series will be terminated by a score by A or B has possession at the end of any down. Each team will have 4 downs to score from the 10-yard line. Now have the overtime coin toss at midfield.
He must have got the snap off right at 0. Right? Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Yeah.
Garden City has won. Garden City will put the ball in play at the 10-yard line and have 4 chances to score. Fast and 10. Brendan Wank is the holder. The kick is through the uprights and good. Garden City scores on the first offensive set. Herricks will now be given the opportunity of 4 downs from the 10-yard line. First and goal, Herricks from the 10.
Second goal from the 3.
Third and goal at the 1. Rich Rennie, the ball carrier.
Fourth and goal with the half-yard line there.
Back here.
1 yard.
1 yard line.
And inches.
When it's marked down, it'll be a 1 yard line.
Oh, that's right.
A timeout. Fourth down. Rich Rennie is short of the end zone, and that is the end of the game, ladies and gentlemen, with the final score, Garden City 10, Herricks 7. We congratulate both teams and coaching staffs, not only for tonight's great game, but also for the seasons that earned them into this semifinal. Garden City's win will now put them against Elmont in the championship next Friday here at Hofstra Stadium. We thank you very much for your attendance in tonight's game, and please arrive home safely.
It is, yes.
Hey, how you doing? No.
It doesn't get any.
Hi, this is Walt Fowler with the Pepsi Long Island 1 High School Football Scoreboard. Week 9 of the scoreboard means Week 1 of the playoffs. Among the key matchups in Nassau, Lawrence battled Freeport and New Hyde Park took on Sewanaka. In Suffolk, Huntington squared off with Bellport and Hills West went up against East Hampton. The Pepsi Long Island 1 High School Football Scoreboard is sponsored by Pepsi, made on Long Island by Long Islanders.
To discover the real difference between the world's two leading soft drinks, we're implementing an anthropological study. Chimp A will be allowed nothing but Coke. Chimp B, nothing but Pepsi. The results are astounding. The chimp that drank Coke showed improvement in motor skills. The chimp that drank Pepsi, however, disappeared.
Hello? It's him.
We've selected a family I've never seen before for an absolutely unbiased scientific taste test on which is the ultimate beverage, Pepsi or Coke. Let's see what they chose. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. We chose Pepsi. 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 Great-looking family.
Pepsi, made on Long Island by Long Islanders. Founded in 1959, Connecticut High School is located on 7th Street in Bohemia. With a total enrollment of 2,100 students, Connecticut High School currently fields 25 athletic teams, with 430 student athletes competing in varsity sports. Under head coach Nick Massey, the Connecticut football team has enjoyed more than its share of success. Now in his 7th year as head coach and 27th year of coaching overall, Massey led Connecticut to the Rutgers Cup in 1989, the award symbolic of the best team in Suffolk. Connecticut also won the Class 1 Long Island Championship in 1992, beating Nassau champ Farmingdale. The 94 Thunderbirds captured the Division I championship this season with a near-perfect record of 7-0-1. The Thunderbirds' main rival is Sachem. This year's team is led by team captains John O'Connell and Tom Barber. The Connecticut Thunderbirds defeated Patchogue Medford 26-7 Saturday. Connecticut advances to the Division I championship. In the second quarter, after a scoreless first quarter, Danny Hayes' 33-yard touchdown run put the T-Birds on the board. With the game tied at 7 in the third quarter, Hayes struck again. His 55-yard punt return put Connecticut up 13-7. Connecticut added 2 more scores in the fourth quarter on Joe Capolino's 2-yard touchdown run and Keith Lamb's 1-yard TD. For the day, Hayes had 13 rushes for 112 yards and 2 touchdowns. The T-Birds upped their mark to 8-0-1. Earlier in the season, Connecticut and Patchogue Medford had battled to a 14-all tie. Next week, Connecticut goes up against Sachem to decide the Division I championship in '94. The Bellport Clippers defeated Huntington 27-15 Saturday. Bellport advances to the Division II Finals. Bellport scored in the first quarter on Jamie Thomas's 4-yard TD run. The Clippers struck again in the second. Reggie Berrios' 65-yard run put the Clippers up 15-0. 2 more touchdowns in the third quarter put the game away. Rich Palme's 12-yard TD run made it 21-7 Bellport. Berrios scored again, this time on a 9-yard run to put the Clippers up by 20, 27-7. Berrios finished the day 14 carries, 120 yards. Sean Chavius also had a big day for Bellport. Chavius with 10 carries for 107 yards. Next week, Bellport takes on West Islip. The Clippers and Lions will meet to decide the Division II championship for the 3rd time in the last 4 years.
Most things in this world aren't big enough to handle 7 feet 2 inches, 310 pounds.
And I ordered the big breakfast.
How does that feel?
Oh, watch your head, Mr. O'Neill.
There is one notable exception. The Big Slam from Pepsi. One ice-cold liter of Pepsi big enough to handle the biggest thirst.
Ain't life grand?
We're implementing an anthropological study. Chimp A will be allowed nothing but Coke. Chimp B, nothing but Pepsi. The chimp that drank Coke showed improvement in motor skills. The chimp that drank Pepsi, however, disappeared.
Hello? It's him.
Pepsi, made on Long Island by Long Islanders. Football has been a part of New Hyde Park High School since 1954. The Gladiators are the defending Long Island Class III champs. Head coach Dan Marino is now in his 9th year at the helm for New Hyde Park. Marino's 94 squad is led by tight end and outside linebacker James Lick and offensive guard and defensive tackle Bill Madigan. Along with last year's Long Island Championship, New Hyde Park has 2 Rutgers Cups to its credit. The Gladiators were voted the best team in Nassau both in 1977 and 1983. 2 former Gladiators went on to play in the NFL. Bob Avellini with the Chicago Bears, class of '71, and Pete Koch, class of 1980. Koch played with both the Cincinnati Bengals and the LA Raiders. New Hyde Park's main rivals are Lynbrook and Bethpage. The Nassau County High School currently fields 37 varsity athletic teams involving 400 student athletes. East Hampton defeated Hills West 36-6 Saturday to advance to the Division III championship game next week. East Hampton scored in the first quarter on Robbie Bolness's 19-yard TD run. Bonikers go up 6-0. Luis Ruano had a big day for the Bonikers. 3 field goals, 33, 37, and 38 yards. His third field goal put East Hampton up 15-zip in the third quarter. Bolness scored again in the fourth on a 6-yard run. The Bonikers poured it on. Mark McStay, 31-yard TD run, made it 29-0 East Hampton. R.J. Etzel, 17-yard TD run, was the last for East Hampton. McStay on the day, 5 carries, 104 yards. East Hampton ups its mark to 8-1. Next week in the Division III championship game, East Hampton takes on Comstock, a team they lost to during the season, 45-22.
That's nothing. Ain't no doubt about power, too. Check this out. Get vertical, vertical, with the power of Deal. Get vertical. With the power of Deal. Well, there ain't no doubt about the power of Deal. For the airborne thrust of rocket fuel.
Mountain Dew, made on Long Island by Long Islanders. Harborfields came from behind to defeat Amityville 7-6 in the Division IV semifinals Saturday at Amityville. Ryan Brady's 5-yard TD run with 4 minutes remaining tied the game, and A.J. Schaefer's extra point kick lifted Harborfields past the Warriors. Brady turned in a workman-like performance. He finished the day with 32 carries for 160 yards. Defensively, Brady led Harborfields with 16 tackles, including 11 solo tackles. Amityville's lone touchdown came on Marvin Arman's 22-yard TD run in the first quarter. Arman finished with 59 yards on 9 carries. Teammate Boyd O'Kelly had 14 carries for 62 yards. Matt Gribben of Harborfields finished the day 9 carries for 40 yards. On the season, Harborfields now is 7-1-1. Located on Cedar Swamp Road, Jericho High School was founded in 1939. With a total enrollment of 510 students, Jericho currently fields 21 varsity athletic teams. More than 50% of the enrollment participate in high school athletics. The Jayhawks football squad competed in Conference 4 in 1994. Jericho was a Big Four champion in 1986. The 94 Jayhawks squad was led by quarterback Lee Zager, running back John Danzig, linebacker Bryce Marcus, and safety Eric Choi. Academically, Jericho received the National School of Excellence honor in 1992, and Red Book voted Jericho one of the top 15 school districts in the United States. The 94 girls soccer squad were the Conference 6 champions, winding up with a record of 11-1-1. make it 19 in a row. The defending Long Island Class 1 champs took another step toward repeating Thursday night. Massapequa won its 19th straight game in dominating style, shutting out Farmingdale 26-0 in the Conference 1 semifinals at Hofstra. The Chiefs scored in every quarter. Jim Chase's 49-yard TD pass to Mike Sheridan got Massapequa on the board. The Chiefs struck again in the second on Tom Santoro's 22-yard TD run to take a 12-0 halftime lead. In the third, Chase ran in from a yard out. Bill Martin's extra point made it 19-zip. Santoro capped the scoring with his second TD of the night, a 6-yard run early in the fourth quarter. Santoro led the Chiefs rushing for 112 yards on 17 carries. Defensively, the undefeated Chiefs held Farmingdale to just 69 yards rushing. Massapequa ups its overall mark to 9-0. Farmingdale finishes its season at 3-4-2. For the first time in the school's history, Lawrence is headed for the Conference 1 Finals. Led by senior tailback Vaughn Sanders' 4-touchdown performance, Lawrence outscored Freeport 31-28 Thursday night under the lights at Hofstra. Sanders rushed for a total of 92 yards on 19 carries, including the game-winning 9-yard TD run with just 58 seconds remaining. Trailing 23-22 in the fourth quarter, Freeport took the lead on Jimmy Jones' 9-yard TD run with less than 6 minutes left. Jones was stellar in defeat, rushing for 105 yards on 17 carries. The flashy Red Devils scored Freeport's first TD with an electrifying 96-yard kickoff return. He then ran in the 2-point conversion to put Freeport up 8-7. Lawrence took a 23-16 halftime lead thanks to a pair of second-quarter touchdowns by Sanders. The second, which came with just 14 seconds remaining in the half, that capped an 8-play, 72-yard drive.
To discover the real difference between the world's two leading soft drinks, we're implementing an anthropological study. Chimp A will be allowed nothing but Coke. Chimp B, nothing but Pepsi. The results are astounding. The chimp that drank Coke showed improvement in motor skills. The chimp that drank Pepsi, however, disappeared.
Hello? It's him.
Most things aren't big enough to handle 7 feet 2 inches.
And I ordered the big breakfast.
How does that feel?
Oh, watch your head, Mr. O'Neill.
There is one notable exception. The Big Slam from Pepsi. A bigger Pepsi for bigger thirsts.
Ain't life grand?
Pepsi, made on Long Island by Long Islanders. Who says 13's an unlucky number? Certainly not the fans of Elmont. Elmont, seeded 13th in Conference 2 coming into the season, controlled the line of scrimmage on both sides of the ball to beat top-seeded Mepham 20-12 in a Friday night downpour at Hofstra. The Spartans also rained on Amos Zeraway's parade. The Mepham sensation, the only runner in Long Island history to surpass 5,000 yards during his career, was held in check. Last year's Thorpe Award winner managed only 64 yards on 26 carries. It was Elmont running back Vinny Trapani who shined on the slick, soggy turf. Trapani motored for 100 yards on 14 carries and 3 touchdowns. After a scoreless first quarter, Elmont scored twice in the second on a pair of Trapani TD runs of 4 and 18 yards. The Spartans proved they were for real by marching 75 yards for a score on their opening drive of the second half, that capped by a Trapani 2-yard TD. Garden City literally won the game of inches, and as a result, the Trojans are headed back to the Conference 1 championship game in overtime. The GCD stopped Herricks running back Rich Rennie on 4th and goal from inside the 1 to preserve a 10-7 win Friday night at Hofstra. Garden City had taken the lead in overtime on Dennis Collins' 21-yard field goal. Under high school rules, if a playoff game is tied at the end of regulation, each team gets 4 downs to score from the opponent's 10-yard line. Garden City's lone touchdown came in the second quarter on Lawrence Galley's 8-yard TD run. Herricks forced the overtime with the dramatic 13-play, 64-yard drive capped by quarterback Rich Vedder's 5-yard TD pass to Matt Bresso as time expired. Brian Pierce's extra point set the game into OT. Galley led Garden City with 88 yards for 25 carries. Call him a two-way terror. Success. Now in his 7th year as head coach and 27th year of coaching overall, Massey led Connecticut to the Rutgers Cup in 1989, the award symbolic of the best team in Suffolk. Connecticut also won the Class 1 Long Island Championship in 1992, beating Nassau champ Farmingdale. The '94 Thunderbirds captured the Division I championship this season with a near-perfect record of 7-0-1. The Thunderbirds' main rival is Sachem. This year's team is led by team captains John O'Connell and Tom Barber.
Second and 10, ball on 15. Less than 3 minutes to go in the game. Scores 15-0 Herricks. Green pass. Good tackle, yeah! It's 15-6 right now. It's going for 2.
All right, yeah.
Stop by 15-6.
Rich Rennie. That makes the score. Herricks 15, Herricks 6.
Good play, guys.
Onside kick. For Hewlett. Just out of bounds by Hofstra.
.303 left in the game. First and 10, balls on the... No, sorry. Second and 8, balls on the 30. First down.
With the carry. Tackle made by number 80, Frank Romana. Number of first
All right, Rich, way to go.
On the carry. Number 79, Nick Calandrella on the tackle. Timeout taken by Hewlett. Number 45, Rich Rennie on the carry. Tackle made by number 51, Wayne Williams.
A little over 2 minutes to go in the game. Herricks winning 15-6. Looks like a first down. All right. First and 10 on the 46. Just balls to his knee.
And the final.
That's all I needed.
Get a picture of the referees waiting for their payoff.
Waiting for the payoff over there. Okay, there's the referees. I think that's where they changed.
Good for you, Mike. Give him double.